When Oxford researchers Benedikt Frey and Michael Osborne released their study called The Future of Employment, they estimated that nearly 50% of the current occupations are at the risk of automation in the next decades. According to the study, the occupations that require a high level of creative intelligence are relatively safe from automation. The reason that creative occupations are relatively safe is not because that humans are creative and machines are not. In fact, AI has been displaying amazing creativity in many fields. Now, AI can compose music, write, paint, and generate hundreds and thousands of designs within the blink of an eye within the parameters and constraints given by humans. The designs generated by AIs are, quite frankly, beautiful, surprising, efficient, and brilliant. Creativity is often defined as using skills and imaginations to create something new. But if creating something new is no longer difficult for AI, why would the Oxford researchers conclude in their study that creative occupations are safe? Only because we humans suck at defining our creative value clearly so that it can be encoded into the program. Creativity doesn't just involve novelty, it also involves values. And we humans cannot agree on what is valuable creation with a clear and universal definition. And what is valuable changes over time and culture. And therefore, a lot of times the argument about whether something or someone is creative is actually an argument about value. This is why people often say that AI-generated music and art is clearly subpar to the masterpieces created by humans if they learn beforehand that this art or music is generated by AI. But if people don't know that beforehand, that they're about to experience AI-generated art, then they often say it is just as moving and touching as the real art, if not more. According to Demis Hassabis, co-founder and CEO of DeepMind, there are 3 levels of creativity: interpolation, extrapolation, and invention. Both interpolation and extrapolation have something to do with using current and available data to synthesize something new. Interpolation is like the average of the data. And even though it's just the average of the data, it is a different value from the examples and something new. Extrapolation is a step up. Instead of trying to find the average of current data, you're extending the boundaries of what is already known. You can think of it as predictive analytics, making a projection of something new with available data. Invention or innovation is the highest level of creativity, and this is completely new, a new style, new category, or a new game. Machines can already perform interpolation and extrapolation creativities, but they cannot imagine a completely new style yet, like a painting from Van Gogh or a symphony from Beethoven. Yes, they can generate the same style, like a Van Gogh style painting or a Beethoven style symphony, or even remix styles, but they cannot create the styles themselves yet. This is by no means saying that machines can never ever generate something new, just not yet. And the only reason why creative jobs cannot be automated yet is because we do not have a universal agreement on the value. And otherwise, everything we do as humans is also just an extrapolation of the data we accumulated. So, about AI, you know the saying, if you can't beat them, kill them. Just kidding. We cannot see AI as a competition because we're probably not going to win. Instead, we have to learn about how it works and how to collaborate with AI or how to use it to augment our work, because that's the only way forward. Creativity is not about being a lone genius. No man or woman, and any gender fluid person can be an island. Instead, we need to collaborate and help each other in order to maximize our creative output and value. And companies looking for creative talents, look not outward but inward. Start fostering an environment for creativity to flourish and reward creative collaborations within the organization.